All right, as you can probably tell, I got some parts finally. All right, so I got a clutch lever, a clutch cable. I got a fully adjustable clutch cable. There's a regular clutch cable and then a fully adjustable one. So I got a fully adjustable one. I got a new sprocket, got a brand new chain, and I got a 1995 Honda Civic Master Cylinder. Everyone's gonna be like, why didn't you go to GoPowersports.com and order one? Well, that was 18 bucks. And it's also designed to stop a car, so it's really not gonna have any problem at all stopping these baby little quad brakes. So normally I would have gotten one from there, but I have an auto repair shop and I get deals sometimes on parts. So my goal today is to install the new sprocket, cut the new chain to length, put that in. I'm gonna start working on the CV axle setup. I already have one CV axle in that you guys did not see. It would take me too much time to figure it out and film it at the same time, so I decided I'm gonna figure it out on one side, film the other side so you can see exactly what I did. I got 2001 Chevy Cavalier front wheel bearings from a 4-cylinder automatic, and it's Chevy, keep it America, baby. I'm not gonna worry about the passenger seat today. Today, we're gonna focus on doing this. So what I'm doing here is I'm running this clutch lever as a brake. Okay, so this is gonna stop just the front wheels. What I'm doing is I have this clutch lever pulling on this cable, which is gonna have a bracket that's gonna push on the master cylinder that's gonna go to my front wheels. This master cylinder will be fixed on the frame somewhere probably in the middle, out of the way. Equal length brake line to each front wheel. I also got in some coilovers from a Honda Civic as well, donated by my girlfriend and her father. They had extra ones laying around. So we're gonna reconfigure this front end. The problem with this front end, it's way too soft. A lot of travel, but it's so soft that when you sit in it, the front end bottoms out. I'm 180 pounds as it is, and then you put two people in this that are 180 pounds, the front's just dragging. So I need something a little bit more stable. I'm gonna utilize those in the front end. I'll get all my angles right. I bought the right rod now, so I can finally weld in the correct length tie rod end. You know, let's just get what we can get done today. I don't have a whole lot of time. Like I said, I'm gonna do the sprocket, cut the chain, and work on the CV axle. May have to get to these parts in the next video. I'd say that sprocket was shot, huh? All right, I just finished up on the passenger side axle. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a close-up on how all this works. 2001 Chevy Cavalier bearing, as I mentioned earlier. 2001 4-cylinder automatic Chevy Cavalier front axle. And then what I did was I welded on a piece of DOM. I drilled a hole in, welded a nut and bolt to, like a key, where a key would go, so that I could run that bolt down inside. Now I'm gonna use grade 8 bolts. This is just for mock-up. And I did the exact same thing on this side. But as I was putting this together, I just happened to notice they're both the same exact axle part number, but that CV joint is fatter than that CV joint. So I have no problem clearing all of this. It doesn't rub at all, but on this side, it rubs my swing arm. So I'm just gonna basically at some point build a step up here and cut this section of the arm out on both sides, and then it won't rub anymore and I'll be fine. And I know some of you are probably wondering what this thing is I keep grabbing to turn. This is a 98 Polaris Trailblazer, as I said earlier, and this is actually the brake rotor. It's not even held on by anything. There's no clips or nothing. It just sits on there. And then here's one of the brake caliper bolts, and then the other brake caliper bolt goes here. So the actual brake caliper stops the output shaft. Kind of sketchy. What if the chain breaks? You have no back brakes. So that's why I'm gonna do a handbrake setup for this rear caliper so that it's completely separate from the front. Also, if you want to drift, just yank that and then boom, you'll be able to drift. For the front, it'll have the actual main braking will be all by the front. But if you need more, like for example, you're going down a hill, you'll be able to pull that handbrake, which will stop this rear axle. So it's definitely gonna be something. It's got a stance to it. So let me put it back on its wheels now.